rough for some months and ascend. Why? In John chapter 6 verse 63, the Bible says it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So it is the spirit of God that quickens us. Whether you are determined, no matter how passionate you are about a spiritual exercise, your quickening is by the spirit. And if the spirit does not quicken you, you will walk in the flesh. If the spirit does not quicken you, you will have no supply of strength, no supply of grace. In Psalm 80 verse 18, very quickly, the Bible says, quicken us and we will call upon your name. So apart from being saved, you must be quickened so that you can be able to actually call on the name of the Lord successfully. Without the strengthening capacity of God, you cannot pray. To effectively call on the name of the Lord, the spirit must quicken you. And that quickening is still an external force that will quicken you. Are we together? So an object will remain in its constant state of rest or of motion until it is acted upon by an external force. Just in case you have observed that you came from a family where no noble man has emerged, no man of stature has come out, an object will remain in the constant state of rest. It means the state of rest in the people of that family is that everybody will live in servitude. If you trace their life, check into their life, you will see the installations of demons that makes every man to be kept under captivity. It's either you will see certain character traits that will be making people resist them, or the devil will manipulate their use of time by making sure procrastination is a stronghold in the bloodline, so they are always not prepared for their opportunities, or there will be a character defect that makes it offensive for people to even relate with them. The moment you are seeing these things, you will realize that if God is going to help, if God is going to change the situation of that family, an external force must collide and change this posture that everybody is following. You saw that your great-grandfather, he's a very passionate polygamist. Your grandfather was a polygamist. Your father, he claimed to be a Christian, but he also had several wives. And then he could not beat his chest to carry all of them and live under the same roof. So there are different concubines here and there. Then you now observe that you too, from your dating years, now that you are dating, you get tired of people very quickly. You'll be asking somebody out, asking the person to just say yes, you're tired. It's polygamy that is about to arrest you. That the moment something becomes your own, you have lost interest. You are always looking for the next thrill, the next adventure. The next is polygamy. It's an apostolic horn. It's moving. It's coming to you. Now, what is happening to you is that you are in a constant state of motion until an external force will stop you. There's an external force that will catch you in a place and say, you will move no further on this path. So it means you on your own, you are not able to say, I will not do it. The more you are talking, your flesh, this thing has been on ground for more than 300 years. I know who I am. My name is Moses. Oga, when you are done making mouth, you will realize that the kind of thoughts that are always passing your mind is a programming, the same thing that created the outcome in other people's life. Many of them too, in morality, they are more moral than you. But they didn't know how. Everybody must come to that same result, that you had several people that you owed. An object will remain in its constant state of rest or motion. It is active. Somebody tonight, you want to encounter with an external force. Just imagine somebody that wakes up in the morning and decides that today, I want to live right. I want to honor God. Then he takes one step outside. The moment he's trying to make his way from Sabo to Kaswa, The devil just orchestrates one or two people to trigger the appetite and the proclivity for lust that is within his heart. A lady just dressed scantily and she walks and passes front. And the moment she's passing, he saw some things. His head just... A brother called me. He called me from the top of Kudende Mountain. He said, sir, I'm coming down. I said, why? That he just masturbated. I said, what space did you find on the mountain to masturbate? There's no condition you can do for the flesh that he will not be creative to find a way to still work in compromise. There are those sitting here. You see, you have been able to hide your compromise from men. You think that you are smart, but the truth of the matter is you are in a helpless state of motion until an external force collide with you. I will not do it again. The devil knows your lifespan is 2 weeks. He came from a revival meeting. That's why he's still crying. Leave him for 1 week. When your tears dry first, they will now say, he not stop the cry. They will say, okay, give him another week. Before you know it, the same you that was saying, Lord, if I fall again, kill me. They will make you. It is during your fall. You know, that fall is a besetting sin. That besetting sin, it will bind your will. It will bind your will. It will become one with your obsession and your lust. So much so that when it comes upon you, you will be like a man that cannot have peace until you have honored the yearning of that appetite. And it's like somebody who is addicted to cigarettes. You can see that there is a no smoking rule there. You will still see that he cannot help it. He cannot help it. It's not for man. It's not for man to initiate any change from his own place. You cannot get up by yourself now and say, from today I will not. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profits nothing. You cannot make any motion in the flesh. It is the spirit that quickeneth. This procrastination. Why am I wasting my time like this? How did I waste a whole week? You sit down and take an appraisal and you know you didn't do anything productive. You knew that your life is wasting already. If everything continues like this, I will live a wasteful life. Okay, so what do we do now? Okay, you now went and passionately formed a routine. From 6 o'clock, I'll read my Bible. I'll read from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Active morning devotion. Guess what? The flesh will be laughing as you are drawing the table. Then you say, from 9 to 11, blasting in tongues. You write it on the list. To show you that you are so passionate because you were angry with the flesh when you were writing it. You now you lap 2 prayer sessions together. From 9 to 11, blasting in tongues. Then from 11 to 1, groanings. So those ones, they cannot be uttered. By then, your neighbors will be in. They'll say, oh boy, men are ascending. They don't know that. When you design that table, the flesh will be watching. An object will remain in its constant state of rest or of what? Motion until it is acted upon. You see this capacity to stop masturbating, to stop procrastinating, to stop stealing, to stop lying. You cannot initiate this. A divine force must engage you first. Then you use routine to stop it from coming back. A force must hit you and break the hold. That stronghold is cracked. Then you use routine to form a government to protect your freedom, to guard your salvation with fear and trembling. In such an encounter, men continue to escape. They run from it. They don't know that it is in one. If you can engage the spirit, it is the spirit that quickens. My soul, Cliff, come on, Anakazu, let's read as loud as we can. 1, 2, go. Quicken down me according to thy word. Quicken, quicken, quicken. He says, my soul cleaveth to the dust. But I know that there is an agency in your word that has the capacity to stir me up again. Quicken down me according to thy word. It roll for some months and ascend. Why?